had a really positive result. We had a really positive result. You know, talk to me about your one.
Yeah.
I'll talk about our one, and then we look ahead to that game.
Yeah, we were brilliant, man. And for what it's worth, it's nice to play the day before you and against 10 men for 45 minutes just to hopefully rest and recover better for Sunday. If that makes any difference, you never know, small margins. But we put it on Barcelona, bullied them physically. And technically, we stood up to them as well. Like, traditionally in this fixture, it's a culture clash. It's defense v attack. It's tiki-taka versus, physicality and set pieces. But this one was literally just toe-to-toe, football-wise. And yeah, we had a couple players out. They had a couple players out. But there was enough top players on that pitch to take a lot from that game. We were brilliant. Counter-press on point, energy, legs in that midfield. There's a lot of quality in this team. In terms of Reece James, in terms of Enzo Fernandez, he was ridiculously good. Caicedo. Esteval. What a goal. True. What a goal that he scored there on that right foot, weaker foot, going in between defenders. And we could have scored far more. This is the thing. 3-0 was putting it politely because the amount of goals that were disallowed, and I'm not sure about all of them. Like the Chalobah one, he doesn't really touch it. Is he really in the line of sight of the keeper? It is what it is. But Enzo, I think, had one disallowed. Andre Santos had one disallowed. This really could have been 6-0. Yeah. If that linesman was partially blind like myself and wasn't seeing clearly, we might have got a couple more. And it was all tight, all very close.
Mama,
you know, they played their line. They played their high line. They played their high line and whatnot. And fair play to them, but it didn't work. And it was stubbornness from Hansi Flick not to drop it. Because we were getting so much joy.
He was on the Ange thing, bro.
He was on literally, if it's the Prem, it's Big Ange. It's Big Ange. That's what vibe it's given.
We're here to save the world. Captain
America.
Spot on.
Because I think, obviously, all these things that you're saying about them individuals, them players, 100%. But what Enzo Maresca has done with a few bumps along the way, a few bits of bad form because of naivety and a couple of bad results, yeah. But his tactical flexibility is not spoken about enough. You know, the way that they dismantled PSG, I remember that game vividly with basically João Pedro and Enzo Fernandez like as a two up front, Pedro Neto left wing back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus, right, I tell you what we're going to do. João Pedro, we don't need you tonight. Garnacho, I know what one of your strengths is to do, and we're just going to get the ball high and wide, just keep running at them. Esteval, high and wide, keep running in behind. And Pedro Neto is one of the most direct footballers in Europe. Like he doesn't always have the end product. Yeah. But if there's a game plan that's this is where Enzo Maresca really earned his coin because he just knew exactly what to do against that type of team. And then the changes that he made as well. Yeah. Bro, man,
Andre Santos so